You're welcome to the Messiah channel. We are an end-time channel. We are focusing our message on the suppression of the Hebrew awakening. There is an awakening that the true Hebrews who are scattered over the world, they include those in America, the so-called African Americans, the so-called Negroes, and others, other children of Judah scattered over the world. There is a conscious attempt to suppress the awakening of that message, to suppress the message that the children of Judah are still scattered over the world, and there is time for them to be regarded by the Messiah Yeshua. In this message, we are discussing the issue with regard to Kylie Irving. Kylie Irving is an African American, a basketball player. He was recently in the news because of posting a link. The link was related to a book that was written, and the title of the book is From Hebrew to Negro, Wake Up Black America. And the book was the subject of a movie. The movie is about how African Americans, the so-called Negroes, are the Hebrews, the true children of Jacob, the true children of Judah scattered all over the world. Kylie Irving posted a link to that film, or documentary rather, and he has been a subject of persecution over the United States. He is the subject of misinformation, he is a subject of intimidation, and he is being suppressed because of what he did. What did he do? He just posted a link on the documentary, From Hebrew to Negro, Wake Up Black America. If somebody just posts a link to a book or to an information on a website, he actually doesn't deserve the persecution that is going on, as we can see, and the media are trying to take on Kylie Irving, the basketball player in the United States. His punishment, he has been suspended from his team, and he was asked, or he's been asked, to pay an amount of $500,000 to the American Anti-Defamation League, ADL, and he is also asked to render an apology for, quote unquote, spreading hatred or causing harm to people, those who consider themselves to be the true children of Judah. You have to remember that the suppression of the awakening is part of prophecy, because it's written in the Bible that the children of Judah, they will be scattered over the world, and they will forget their history, and they will be in captivity for 400 years. The 400 years are over, beginning in 1619, when the first shipment of slaves were taken from Africa to North America, and ending the 400 years ending by 2019. Isaiah chapter 11 verse 11 says that the scattered of Judah will be regarded by the Messiah. So there's a prophecy on the so-called Negroes, and there's a prophecy on the Hebrews, the scattered of the children of Judah. The prophecy is going to be fulfilled, and it will be fulfilled very soon. And there's need to be an awakening of the fact that the true children of Judah are still scattered over the world, and they will be regarded. And Isaiah chapter 11 verse 11 tells you the places from which they will be regarded. The suppression of the awakening is still going on, and the case of Kylie Irving is a testament to the suppression of the awakening, suppression of the knowledge that the true children of Judah are still scattered over the world, and they include the so-called Negroes. So the book From Hebrew to Negro is a record of how the true children of Judah were scattered as a result of the fall of Jerusalem, and as a result of the movement of those people to all parts of the world, including the transatlantic slave trade that took place in Africa. So From Hebrew to Negro is part of the end time reawakening, and the enemies of God have to find a way to suppress that awakening. And so it's no wonder that Kylie Irving, a basketball player who posted a link to that book, to that documentary, is being persecuted. He's being humiliated. He's being asked to render an apology for telling the truth, an apology for reawakening the scattered children of Judah, an apology for telling what the Bible is about, to apologize for what? You have to remember that there has been a historic distortion of information regarding the true identity of the children of Judah. And I'll give you a few examples. If you look at history, particularly if you look at the old slave maps of West Africa, particularly the one that was printed in 1741, the map of West Africa shows a place called the Kingdom of Judah. If you look at the 1741 slave map of West Africa, you see the Kingdom of Judah on the map. But if you see the slave map of 1771, you don't see any place in West Africa called the Kingdom of Judah. Why? It's because the map has been changed. The same cartographer who developed the map of 1741, who included the Kingdom of Judah, decided not to include the Kingdom of Judah when he developed the map of West Africa in 1771. So in 30 years' time, the Kingdom of Judah disappeared from the map of West Africa. This is part of the falsification of the awakening, falsification of information regarding the scattered children of Judah, regarding the chosen people of God, regarding the true history of the Hebrews. And there has been a historic falsification of that awakening. I remember a case in Pittsburgh in the United States where the child of an American went to school, and his teacher and a white person told him that there was no slavery in the United States. A teacher in elementary school in the United States is telling a black child that there was no slavery in the United States. Definitely there was no slave trade in the United States. What was that? It was a direct falsification of information. This falsification of information has become intense in the end times as the Messiah, Yeshua, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, is preparing to come to regather the scattered of the children of Judah, as prophesied in the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 11, as prophesied in the book of Jeremiah and also the book of Ezekiel. I believe that the persecution of Kylie Irving is prophetic. Why do I say that? If you go to the Acts of the Apostles, you remember that the gospel of Yeshua spread from Samaria to Judea to Jerusalem to all the four corners of the earth as a result of persecution. When the apostles were persecuted, they fled, and as they fled, they spread the news. And the case of Kylie Irving is not different. As a result of the persecution that he has been subjected to, as a result of the humiliation, a lot of people are now buying the book from Hebrew to Negro, Wake Up Black America. They want to watch the movie, they want to read the book because of what the media is doing to Kylie Irving. And I believe that they will read the book in order to see what is in the book. If what is in the book doesn't hit the mainstream media, if what is written in the book doesn't put light on lies, people will not be so angry. People are so angry because the truth is coming out, and that is why they are going against people like Kanye West and Kylie Irving. So I consider the persecution of Kylie Irving as part of the suppression of the Hebrew awakening. The Hebrew awakening cannot be suppressed because in the end times, whatever is planned, whatever is divinely decreed will come true. The truth will come out, and the Lord is using the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And so here we are, a Negro, a basketball player, Kylie Irving. He's just posting a link on a book, a link on a movie, and it has gotten international attention. There's a global attention on a book from Hebrew to Negro, which is a very important part of the end time reawakening of the scattered of the children of Judah. You have to remember that in the end times, Satan, Lucifer, and his agents will do all things to prevent the children of Judah from being reawakened. And so what they are doing to Kylie Irving is not different from what they are doing to channels, internet platforms that are spreading news about the reawakening. They will suppress that information. They will suppress information by manipulating subscriber information, by manipulating notifications when videos are done on reawakening, and also when the gospel is preached about reawakening. Jesus himself said that there are those who call themselves Jews, but they are not. They are synagogue of Satan. The Messiah himself has said that on 2 occasions, in Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, and in Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. And so going back to Kylie Irving, who posted a link on the book from Hebrew to Negro, Wake Up Black America. He is a martyr of persecution, and his career is on the line, and he's being humiliated, and you must consider that as planned event. Prophetically, I believe God is using people like him to do the reawakening of the fact that the true children of Judah are still scattered over the world. Prophecy says they will be sent to Egypt again in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64 and verse 68. And the Bible says that they will be in affliction for 400 years. Genesis chapter 15, verses 13 to 14 says so. And the prophecy also is in Isaiah, saying that in the end times, they will be regathered. They have not been regathered. They are still scattered over the world, and a major part of them are in the United States. They are the people that they used to call Negroes, but they are Hebrews. And so the book from Hebrews to Negroes is a reawakening of the scattered children of Judah, from Hebrews to Negroes, and those who were from the royal family of David, the royal family of Judah. They fled Jerusalem. After the destruction of Jerusalem, they settled in Africa, particularly in West Africa, and their captors took them into captivity in chains, in slave ships, and they were scattered over the world in fulfillment of prophecy. And the Lord is using all means to reawaken them in the end times. So the reawakening is still going on, and the suppression of the information is still going on unabated, and it will go on, but it will not prevent the reawakening, because what God began, God will end. It was God who led the captivity, because he prophesied the captivity. God also said that the captivity will end and the former captives will be restored. The restoration is coming. And I believe that a time will come when the Negroes will be restored to their royal standing in fulfillment of prophecy, and they will continue to serve Elohim, their creator, as priests, as apostles and prophets. And Kylie Irving is doing a prophetic job. His posting of a link on a book, on the documentary, has created a media storm that has led so many people to buy the book, From Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. And I'm doing this video to commend his work, Kylie Irving, in spreading the information about the reawakening of the Hebrews, so that they will be prepared. They will be prepared for the end time event. An event is coming. Yeshua himself is coming, and is going to reawaken the scattered children of Judah. And Kylie Irving is one of the instruments that he's using to reawaken the scattered children of Judah. The Messiah Revelation channel is a forum for reawakening the scattered of the children of Judah. preparing them for the end times as revelation comes to knowledge, and as we decipher the hidden codes, and as God allows light to be thrown on the falsehood and the lies, as God exposes the agents of falsification and lays to bear the true information about the scattered of the children of Judah. The suppression of the Hebrew awakening started a long time ago, and it has intensified in the end times, particularly at the time that we are very close to the fulfillment of prophecy, the prophecy about the regathering of the Hebrews, those who they call Negroes. They will be regathered from where they are, and they will come out of captivity, and those who took them into captivity will themselves go into captivity. Thank you for listening to this message. Thank you.